Walt Disney presents a Walt Disney production from Walt Disney Studios. The finest Walt Disney artists that create this fine Walt Disney movie. That'll be the most Walt Disney of all the Walt Disney movies that Walt Disney have ever presented. Disney.
Typical DreamWorks.
Not to worry, Branny. We'll tell the story of Beauty and the Beast ourselves. I know that tale inside and out.
Helps you got the original fairy tale book right there.
I'll help. I'm an expert on beauty.
And the Beast?
Tell the real classic, not the watered-down Disney version.
Right. Once upon a time, there was an old widow merchant and his beautiful daughter.
That's the Disney version. She has siblings in the literature version.
He had 3 sons and 3 daughters.
That's the watered-down version. In the original, there's 12
He
children.
had 6 sons and 6 daughters.
Actually, I read that...
Okay. He had 15,000 sons and 80 million daughters.
So we're getting a real sophisticated version now.
The daughters were all good looking, but one was the most gorgeous of all. Eyes like the finest vanilla ice cream, hair as dark brown chocolate coating, a smile as radiant as 4 scoops of mint and
And not only was she the most beautiful of them all, she was also the most lovely, as well as kind, well-read, and pure of heart.
Gag.
The greatest
The
mind.
most humble and honest of all.
Yeah. So, her dad called her Beauty.
Well, the elder sisters, in contrast, are cruel, selfish, vain, spoiled, jealous, filled with self-loathing and anger
Still
issues.
upset that I used your shampoo.
And their names were Cruella, Selfishina, Spoiletta, and the Jelly You See. This merchant loves giving his kids names that will get him bullied in school.
What about the other 1800?
I'm telling the story here.
Then hurry up! The merchant's wares were sailing in stupid little boats when suddenly a terrible storm hit and it all sank. Their wealth gone, the family was forced to move to a smaller cottage and had to work on the land.
The beautiful Beauty took the challenge head on. With a confident cheerfulness, resigned herself to her new life, while all of her jealous, miserable sisters just complained and mistook her courage for stupidity.
Yeah, or they actually do real work and you're just playing with the animals.
Word came out that one of the merchant's old ships survived the storm and the cargo was waiting for him at the port. He promised his daughters to pick up a present for them along the way. The daughters all wanted expensive dresses and the finest...
I only wanted a rose, the greatest of all gifts, symbolizing my great heart.
Alas, upon arriving at the port, the merchant learned his cargo was seized to pay his debts. He could not buy any presents and had to go home empty-handed. Homeward bound, he was caught in another terrible storm.
Jeez, does this story take place in Florida?
Seeking shelter, the merchant arrives at the castle. He finds the doors open and sneaks inside, finding a table laden with food and drinks, apparently just for him.
Yeah, this is my sick.
The merchant ate the food, had a lovely evening, and spent the night. The next morning, before leaving, he spotted a rose bush and figured he could at least give one of his daughters a present. He took it. But suddenly, he was confronted by a hideous beast!
Aye, messing up my garden, huh?
Stand back, you foul beast. What do you want from me?
Beast! I'm your prince. You're from my princedom, right? You don't recognize my castle?
The story takes place in the 17th century. They didn't have photos or anything yet.
Right, but...
Who cares? When do we get back to me?
Good point.
Please let me go, foul beast. Take my daughter in my place.
I want none of you. Just get out.
Thank you, foul beast. I'll come bring her immediately.
No!
The merchant is sad, but he had no choice. The beast sends him on his way with wealth, jewels, and the finest clothes for his daughters.
No, I didn't, you thief.
While the siblings get all these fine gifts, Beauty only gets a mere rose, and everyone blames her for their terrible predicament. Bravely, Beauty accepts her fate and makes her way to the castle. Her brothers and sisters desperately try to stop her.
No, please don't go and stuff.
The poor soul had resigned herself to her fate. She arrived at the castle, welcomed by a great ceremony of reverence. The beast showers her with lavish clothes, the finest jewelry, grand feasts.
Hey, who told you could take these? Your dad already looted the place. Just leave me alone. I don't want your
The
ugly
beast
face.
tried desperately to communicate with Beauty, but she could tell he was a very savage and simple-minded creature. She could barely understand him, but it was clear he was too dim-witted to say anything meaningful.
Just get out!
It seemed the Beast desperately wanted to marry Beauty. Well, of course he would. Who wouldn't? But Beauty had to refuse.
Ew.
That night, Beauty dreamed of a handsome prince, and a fairy warned her that looks can be deceiving. Every day, the Beast asked for her hand in marriage, and every time she refused, and dreamt of a handsome prince.
Oh, if only the Beast's credit card had asked her for marriage. This fairy tale would have been over in a heartbeat.
During the day, Beauty explored the castle and its many rooms. She found enormous libraries,
It
gardens,
even had an enchanted window that allowed her to visit the theater.
Enchanted window? That was a regular window you crashed through, then stumbled downhill into the local theater. You hit Beast's enchanted booze stash pretty hard.
The castle was filled with fuzzy-wuzzy animals who acted like the castle's servants. Monkeys, parrots,
I am not a monkey or a parrot. Stop stroking my hair and stay away from the master's boozy stash, you swine!
Well, if it's enchanted servants you're looking for, I'm an enchanted shower massage head. You need a background or maybe something a little more spicy?
Ugh, can't you be an enchanted candle so I can set you on fire?
As time went by, the impossible happened. Beauty fell in love.
Beast! Beast! I have an idea. How about a lovely trip abroad? I've always wanted to see Scandinavia. Cobblestone streets, the Vasa Museum, the Grand Concert Hall.
And there you have it. She's having Stockholm Syndrome.
Oh, come on. It isn't always Stockholm Syndrome when you fall in love.
No, it's scientifically proven. When people are trapped in a dungeon with a hideous beast, they want to go visit the great city of Stockholm. Or any other city or town far away from the dungeon they've been locked in, for that matter.
Yes, Beauty. You go visit the city of Stockholm. Have a good time. Bye-bye.
Don't worry, I'll be back in 2 months. I know you'll die of a broken heart if I stay away too long.
Sure.
And so Beauty left the castle to go visit her father and witness her sister's wedding.
Aw, she cared that much for her sisters. Right. I bet she's just showing off her clothes and jewelry.
And her poor sisters were all jealous.
Her brothers begged her to stay longer, in the hopes that the beast would indeed die. And so Beauty returned late. She found the beast, dying on the castle grounds.
Oh, you poor darling. I knew you'd die of heartache if I was only a minute later than promised.
No, it's an unrelated heart attack. Fetch me a doctor, will you?
If you die, will I inherit your castle? You haven't happened to write me in your will in the last few months, did you? We need to get this sorted out quickly before your next of kin will wish this lovely castle.
And so she kissed the beast.
No!
Hey, it's me!
You transforming won't affect the legality of your credit card, right?
Let's get it over with. Suddenly, Bimbo realized that the Dalmeister wasn't really a servant, but a fairy all along. And with him, another woman came. The Prince Mother, the Queen of the Castle.
No. The castle is mine. Mine. Me. Go!
Oh, let me explain. A long time ago, the Queen went off to wage a war and left the Prince in the care of an evil fairy who transformed him into a beast. Only by finding true love could he be cured.
And he did find true happiness, as Beauty's love for the beast's wealth was unmatched. Hey, the evil fairy never said it had to be his true love.
But sacre bleu! The love of our prince is a normal girl? A peasant? Pah! Revolting! We can't have our prince marry a commoner!
Commoner? I am no such thing. When my dad got his 1,018,000th child, she got swapped in the hospital with me. I'm actually the fairy's niece.
Sacre bleu!
So I am even more royal, grand, and important than any of you clowns. So hand me that castle, and why don't I have a castle of my own? Get to work, servants.
And that there is the moral of the story, Brandy. Stay away from crazy bitches.
Hey!
Well, that was something. Also, why was the Dalmeister in this story?
Well, I was just in town and I thought, let's attack the IMP and... Huh! So they did have an enchanted window. How do I get back home?